Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tyler Creates YouTube channel. My name is Tyler. Hope you all are having a blessed day. In today's video, as the title shows, this is the third part, I do believe, maybe the fourth, I don't know, maybe the fourth, of the 351M teardown out of my 1977 Ford F250. Feeling a little tired today. This thing needs a lot of stuff, a little stressed out, but you know what? We're just gonna keep rolling. That's all you can do is just keep moving on, keep moving along. Today we're going to be taking off the heads and well, I don't know how far I'm going to get today. I just am tired. So we're going to be taking off the heads and assessing the top of the cylinders at least. And then from there we'll move on, because this is not going to take that long. We'll move on probably to the bottom end somehow. So we're going to get right to it. Yeah, so some things I'm going to need to order for this. Needs a new cam. It's getting bearings all around because I don't trust that any of the bearings are good after seeing the cam bearings. I don't know what else I may end up purchasing. Maybe I'll have to end up getting, I don't know. I can't focus on that right now. This thing's got a large parts list, so far we're at about 300 bucks for everything that I need to get for it. But nonetheless, we're just going to keep chugging along and get to taking these heads off so we can see what the pistons, cylinder walls, what do we got going on in there. So we're gonna get right to it. Okay everybody, so the torque sequence on these for installing them is in to out. So you start with these inner two. Oh, I'm gonna get you guys repositioned. Hold on. These are going to be 11/16. The head bolts are going to be 11/16. And the torque sequence to put them on, I believe from online, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're working your way out. So removing it, I'm going to work my way in. So we're just going to start taking them off. Start up front. Wow. Wow, those have seen better days, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them sitting in the head for right now. We're gonna go up here, take this one off. Oh boy, this could be interesting. This could be very interesting. The reason I'm wearing these is because this is heavy and it's also sharp, so I don't want to get got when I go to lift it off. Over here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna go get an impact rated, if I can find one, 11/16. I'll be right back. Alright, I can't find an impact rated one, so I guess we're just gonna use this. Oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. Don't want to snap it off. Holy smokes, dude. I did not like that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna front with you there. Or am I even spinning this thing around? Oh, I didn't like that, but it came off with a little heat. We're gonna run it back the other way, play it smart, just Take your time. Maybe it needs a couple more turns. I'm not sure what's going on here. Why you know come out. You know what? We're gonna take another bolt off. We're just gonna keep moving along here. We'll come back to it. Okay. Oh, please, just come out. Just. Yes. Yes. This one worries me. Oh, please. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, that one's stuck. Okay, now we're gonna give it the ugga treatment. Be good to me, please. Be good to me, please. Okay. You may be wondering why this isn't on an engine stand. The engine stand's taken up by another motor, it's no big deal. Working it back and forth works wonders, and kind of giving it that shock helps too. Just kind of be slow with it. I saw a picture. What made me remember these is I was scrolling along. I was looking up the removal order, but there wasn't one, so I was like, whatever, I'll just do it in a reverse order that they get tightened in. I could have sworn I saw a dude with a like a real torch, like the kind that you acetylene torch, heating something in this area. So yeah. Okay. Last one. Alrighty, it's loose. Got my hand here. That's definitely not moving. I think I'm gonna need a pry bar if I remember correctly. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got two. I got an old screwdriver that used to be a screwdriver, but flathead. Now it's a pry bar. And I got an actual pry bar. So now we're gonna. Oh yeah, the head's separating. Okay. Oh no, I'm afraid. It looks bad, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, it looks really bad. Oh no. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh my gosh, that thing's heavy. Well, it isn't that bad. What the heck is going on here, man? What the heck am I seeing that I don't want to? Where's the flashlight? The heck, where'd the flashlight go? What am I seeing here? What's going on down in here? Oh boy. Oh boy. That looks juicy. Holy smokes. Those were, oh my gosh. Those are, those are interesting. Got some, that's interesting. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, Surprisingly enough, that's what we like to see, ladies and gentlemen, is nice, smooth cylinder walls. Alrighty, everybody. Well, it's pretty good. What an interesting ordeal. Well, let me get you guys off there real quick. Okay, so this is where all the juice happens when you're pedaling on the pedal. Yeah, your cylinder wall. These are the bolt holes. They're oily and wet with water. I sure hope that the port in there isn't cracked. That's I don't think it is. I don't see a crack or any signs of one. Oh my good night. Oh my gosh, dude. No. Can you guys see in there? Can you see all that in there? Oh. Look at all that in there. Look at all that rust. There we go. So you can see those scratches right there. A little bit. Get off me, fly. Sorry about that. Those are not a huge deal. The seat's getting stuck on the floor. You want the cylinder walls to be really smooth, and they're really smooth. Pistons are not too dirty, actually. They're pretty good. I did notice, which is kind of weird on this piston. See how it's close there, and then around it's not very close. I'm wondering what's going on there. I can see the first piston ring, which is good, kinda, because the engines must have a pretty big gap. I mean, that right there is like 128th. That's pretty big. But they look clean, which is really good. There's no cracking. There's no gnarly, like, something major happened. So all in all, I'm really happy to see that. So that's good. We're gonna move on to the other side. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I just realized I had my fly open. Pardon me. Gonna move on to this side. Same deal. We're gonna work our way from front, back, in, boom, boom, boom. This side looks like it actually burned more oil than the other side. Something, I'm not sure what the deal was, but nonetheless, we're gonna get right into it here. We'll start with the worst looking one. Hey, that's a good sign. These are coming out easy. Don't know what that was. Okay. What I'm gonna try doing, I'm gonna see if I can eliminate the heat. I don't know if this is a good idea, but we're gonna try it. Oh boy. Oh, this is awkward. You know what, we're gonna have to press. We're gonna do it exactly how we did it the other time. Okay, and now we're gonna give it beans. This thing's warmed up. Okay, that's as far as that goes because, like I said, the threads are, you know, gunganed up. So that works pretty good. So heat, well, let it rattle a teeny bit, heat, rattle it off, do just a couple taps on. When you see me clicking this, I'm tightening it again, rattle it back. If that doesn't work, get the breaker bar and give it some oomph. It's gonna take some oomph, like you're gonna be like, oh, I'm really having to try, but, well, you're really having to try. Okay, that one's out. These exterior guys are okay, everybody. That's that. Give it some. Okay. It came off there, which means now it's gonna come off, so I'm gonna get down in one of these intake ports. Get down under this. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, girl. Oh, this thing's heavy. Ooh, you know it's heavy when you're shaking. I don't feel good today too, so I'm like, man, you're a big weenie. I don't feel super great today. Again, it's what I would expect it to be. No, it's not what I expected it to be. It's really, really clean. It seems like this motor was kind of falling apart around the, now I haven't seen the crank yet, but it seems like this motor was kind of just starting to fall apart around the crank and the pistons. Because not a single one of these has, you know, a fingernail catcher or anything like that. These are going to be able to be honed out and they'll be good to go. Yeah, there is literally piles of rust down there. Piles. I cannot believe that. This engine, man, guys, you can't believe it sometimes. Why is that like that? Is that really like that? What the heck is that? Why is this? What's going on here? What is this? Did it pull the thread? That's weird. That's weird. That's not like that on the other side. I don't know what that is. And that's weird. That's weird. I don't know why that's I don't know. That's kind of odd. It does not look like it got pulled out just then, so oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, this thing is gonna get the absolute bath of a lifetime. Grab that cylinder head, lift it up, and show you guys. Whew. It's an engine that hasn't been taken care of, that's for sure. That is not. Had I ran, you know what's funny actually, now I think about it, I was gonna run cleaner through this engine, both for a radiator flush and for a oil flush. Had I done that, I guarantee you, and just had I not screwed with this thing, it would have clogged the filter, starved the engine of even more oil, because these already have rough oiling systems, and the bearings are blown out for the cam specifically. It would have clogged the filter in the pan down there and junked this thing. Had I sent the coolant flush through it, it would have carried all that into the water pump, and the water pump probably would have wiped out while I was on the road. I mean, there's so much junk in there, and that's typical what'll happen. Water pumps, for some reason it wipes the seal out and they leak, or they just have catastrophic failure. So, get this head here, lift it up. It looks about the same. There it is. Oh, almost dropped a bolt. This thing is heavy. Yep, that's about right. Well, so as far as I'm concerned now, I'm gonna pull that dipstick tube out. Actually probably gonna try to do that right now. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm just gonna take the pressure washer and stick it down in every orifice, because all this is coming out anyways, so I'm keeping track of where everything goes. It's kind of weird the way I did this. I don't know why I did it this way, pardon me. The truck's facing that way out there, it's facing this way, but the front of the engine's facing that way, so it's backwards. But regardless, I'm just making sure I set everything up accordingly. You seriously actually do not want to like swap cylinders around and stuff. The whole goal is to keep it like consistent, really, is the main thing you're looking for, is consistency. So I'm gonna get this oil drained out and probably get this thing flipped over so I can take the pan off. I don't know how to get this thing off. This torque converter is mounted back here. That's gonna be odd. You know what I wonder is if someone's had these, if someone's maybe done something here, because I don't know, you can't get this torque converter on. You can't put that torque converter on without, so you got your torque converter, your flywheel, and your flywheel is bolted to your crank. So the only way you could get that on would be to take the crank off, I guess. Or, actually that's not true. You know what you do? I think these holes swing far enough over that you loosen them right here, where the starter goes. I think that's how you get to those, so that's good to know. I believe torque converters are full of ATF, so you want to make sure you don't dump ATF everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and get the oil drain out of this. I'm just going to drain it because I don't have the front cover on it. I'm just going to have my dad help me tip it up and drain it out the front. It's also got coolant in it, so I got to figure out a way to get the coolant out. It doesn't have a lot of coolant in it, but I might video flipping it over just so you guys can see, kind of how I do it. I would recommend it. So if you have an engine stand, you can do this kind of stuff by yourself. Like, you could do everything here by yourself pretty much. If you had an engine stand and a cherry picker, a good cherry picker for a truck that lifted really high to get it out, you could do everything by yourself. But you gotta be careful. You really want to be careful, man. This stuff's heavy. Like, if I dropped one of those heads on my foot, my foot would probably need surgery. Like, those heads are above 50 pounds, so they would be really bad. And this, I mean, if this were to like fall, it would cut my skin off. It would be bad. It would be really bad. It would be, you just want to be really careful with this stuff, man. It's no joke. Treat it respectfully, because it could hurt you. But I'm gonna drain the oil out, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, everybody, I just want to show you guys what we're doing here. We got the giant gantry again. You could do this with a cherry picker. I was thinking about it. You would have to do it out towards the end of the cherry picker, but the cherry picker would probably get up high enough. We're just using the ears where the C6 bolts on, and we have the chain ran through that. And what we're going to do, because I don't have a engine stand, we're just going to flip it up, drain everything out, because the front of the engine's open, drain all the fluid out, oil, a whole bunch of rusty water will come out, and then we're going to set it down and flip it back over on those rollers and roll it back. Pretty good. Okay, now everybody, what I'm going to do is this is going to stay like this.
Gonna put the V8 in sideways, transverse.
I am going to go get the correct size to take the oil pan off, which is going to be, I think it's 1/2 inch. Alrighty, everybody, it's pretty simple. See when I get the pan bolts off, you're taking a pan off. It's not that crazy. Just make sure you don't get oil on the ground. If you do, clean it up. Mind the environment. Alrighty, figured I'd record taking the last one out. I got them all out here. I did forget to mention that the front two and the rear two are 1/2 inch, and everything else in between is 7/16. She's a dirty engine, ladies and gentlemen. I see some things in here that I'm not super keen on seeing. One thing being pieces of metal. Why is there pieces of metal? Not the slightest clue. So there's basically an entire timing chain in the bottom of this thing. There's also the chunk of a piece of metal with some info stamped on it. That's all timing chain material. Whatever that entails. You know, before I even look at this, I'm just gonna get it flipped upside down, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit when I get this thing flipped upside down and back in the shop. Okay. Cool beans. Alrighty everyone, everybody, so we got the engine flipped over here. We just used the come along out there to slowly flip it over onto one roller deal here, and we just rolled it back in. Pretty simple. We'd get it over a lip, so we used a crowbar and a piece of wood. Pretty simple stuff, wasn't super crazy. Now I'm going to take this torque converter off. These right here, I was able to move the like viewing plate, because there's a viewing plate here out of the road, and these right here are 9/16, so we're gonna go ahead and get those off. This is heavy, beware, like quite heavy. So trigger off. That one also fell down in there. That's okay. Okay, the torque converter is out, and I'm going to... Okay, so it's drained. I'm going to take it... Oh, no, it's not. Alright everyone, we're around here on the back now. This is the flywheel. Your starter engages this and spins the motor over to get it going. There's going to be 6 of these guys here, flywheel bolts, and they are 3/4. Be careful, flywheels are extremely heavy. Stock flywheels are usually very, very heavy. And this is no exception. Okay, this flywheel isn't that bad. There we go. That's disgusting. It's just a cover shield. Nothing fancy there. I'm gonna go set this. I don't know. Does this go on one way? No, it doesn't go on one way. Okay, so I will have to look back in the video and see how this went on. Because it is weighted back here. So you want to keep the weight lined up. Yeah, so that's good to know. Alrighty everyone, I just wanted to throw this in there for reference. The weight on the back here goes over to this side of the end weight here, so it goes like that. Here, running down this side, opposite of the inlet for the oil pump. Right here is where it runs. Not here, right here. The very top, the center line for this weight on the crank is right here. So it lines up perfectly, I think, with these two holes. There you go. I hope I got that in frame there. Alrighty everybody, we're down here at the oil pump. These right here, there's two of them to take the assembly off, and there should be a drive shaft dealio down inside here. 9/16 for these, if I can get the, okay, I can't get the socket on that one. That one came off. Oh, I ripped my glove. Well, I'll tell you what, these gloves rip easy. And there we go. Oh, so there's the drive goes right in there. And here it is. The end of this is driven by your distributor. Your distributor is driven off your cam. That goes right in there like that. Turn, 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 turn. And it pumps go-go juice. So I'm gonna set this aside. Alright everybody, we're here now. We're gonna start taking these crankshaft caps off. Here, 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 and here. This is labeled from front to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this back one's 5. It's got some letters on it. 01A and E-AA. Go. So we're gonna take this one off. This is number 4. Number 1, that comes right out. Okay, that one's off. There we go. Alrighty everybody, so we're going to now move on to the connecting rod. I believe they're called a cup right here. 2 each per cylinder, and they are 9/16. That off, go and set it over here. Okay, gonna take this off. Go like that, right about there. Okay, now I need to rotate this around again. Oh, this is extraordinarily heavy. Okay, there's one. The bottom. Oh, okay, here we go at the bottom. There we go. Out the bottom. 2. Three. And 8. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta take a break. Okay. It's way too far back. I moved it back as I was. Alrighty, everyone, that concludes this episode. I think it's episode 3, pretty sure, of the 351 Modified. You can check out previous episodes over on the channel. I think I have 2 up so far. Pretty sure I have 2 episodes. Next episode is going to be cleaning all this stuff up. I got to order parts. But other than that, that concludes this. Taking the bottom end out and whatever else I did. I forgot to outro yesterday, so I don't really remember. But other than that, hope it was entertaining. If you did enjoy, consider subscribing and dropping a like on the like button. Helps me out tremendously. Other than that, may the Lord watch over you and guide you in all your ways in this crazy world. My name's Tyler. Catch you in the next one. Peace out. God bless.